I danced with Bella for the first time as by mirrors the shade filled the room, and the blue eyes locked in mine. We took turns singing, and forgetting the words, she let her follow. The waltz step here, a shimmy here. Hands on our hearts, our foreheads touching as we communicated the movement and music making sense to nonsense. Bella is 83 and lives with dementia. How do I learn to dance with dementia? Because I'm not a dancer. I'm not a doctor. It's just a chance to find each other. But I play well at the hospital. I'm a clown doctor. Or a medical clown. My tools are whoopee cushions, shakers, and the red nose. You know the old adage, laughter is the best medicine? I hear that a lot. Not at the same time, that story is supported, but right now, I like to take you behind the nose and go beyond the laughter and share a few things that I've seen skating through ICUs in my Heelys, size 11. Cause I think medical clowning very, very seriously. My mentor was conducting clown rounds at the hospital when he was approached by a nurse. They needed to put the tube up the kid's nose. Kid didn't want to do so rather than hold the kid down, they asked my colleague if he could help. The clown asked for the second tube and shoved it up his own nose, kinda like this. Oh, please don't do this, Tom. Now the kid saw this, grabbed his own tube, and promptly sucked up his own nose, kinda like this. The clowns, the nurse, and the patient discovered the creative solution for their situation together. And guess what? This research backed this up. Randomized controlled trials in Israel and Italy showed that medical clowns can be effective with tranquilizers with no side effects. In 2004, I started conducting my own clown rounds at the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City. My colleague and I was about to approach a little 6-year-old with the most adorable southern accent to accompany him while he gets the key and poor flushed. A very comfortable and regular procedure. We joined him, his mom and the nurse, this tiny curtained cubicle. Every medical encounter begins by obtaining consent from the patient, so we asked him if he'd be there. He said sure. We are often the one element that the child can control while they're in the hospital. So, we start with the contract, feign that the X-ray could big, but as soon as the nurse approaches with the needle to flush the port, he starts screaming and yelling, and I never heard the lies in the kid's mouths like that. So, he said, hey, should we come back later? So he stops, mouth open, face red with tears, face flushed pink with anger, and he smiles. Oh no, you're fine, I want you to be here. So, okay. So we start with the culture. Me and the cushion. So as soon as nurse approaches, when it happens again, it's torn 4-letter words. He went from playing and laughing to screaming and crying back and forth until the whole procedure was complete. Now at the last time I experienced this duality of joy and suffering. Not for the last time. See, when we're there, we're not merely to distract or make anyone feel better per se. The medical clowns work moment by moment to create connections between the clowns, the nurse, the parent, and the child. This provides a source of power or control for the child while supporting the staff with the work. Okay, the freeing joint to life is best size of terminally ill children in hospitals in New York City. And you know what I learned? Everybody's hurting. Staff, family, patient. Well, the patients in the hospital because they're hurting. Families hurting because they navigate uncertainty, grief, and financial burdens of care. Staff is hurting because more than burnout, more and more healthcare workers are feeling overworked and overextended. Now, not so naive to suggest the solution is to send in the clowns. But what if? What if the tools and medical clown arts practitioners from around the world permeated our entire healthcare system? In 2018, the Medical Clown International Meeting presented over 1,500 programs in 50 different countries. University of Haifa offers new undergraduate degree program in medical clowning. Argentina has passed laws requiring the presence of university medical clowns. Nice to naive suggest the solution is to send in the clowns. One of my favorite games to play in the hospital is elevator music. I love elevators because they're a place where past claws, different worlds meet. It's intimate and just begging for a little healthcare system. So the elevator closed and the girl from Ima starts playing on Hammond organ because I keep a portable speaker in my pocket. So for those used to use things in silent stereo elevator, it's the moment of surprise. Folks have permission to acknowledge or not this description. The game grows at every stop because as soon as the elevator stops, the music stops. The passengers get on, and current passengers get on with new passengers as they're surprised as they hear the elevator music for the first time. You experience the shift over those standing silently, strangers in the elevator, to attempting to suppress the mirth. Or is this a party or an elevator filled with full-on laughter? Research conducted in Brazil, Australia, Canada, and Germany offers a new degree program in medical clowning. Our staff for the work environment and for those used to use things for elevators, it was a moment of surprise. Yeah, my works has taught me how to actually be present, how to breathe in a room with a person in pain, how to connect, build trust no matter age or belonging illness. And medical clowning is the excellent way to do our program and create the pair better healthcare. Thanks.